Hi, everyone. Shane here from Memphis Inner City Rugby. Thank you so much for taking a couple minutes of your time to tune into our annual review. Hope you're having a happy, healthy, and safe holiday season. This will actually be more like a semester in review, talking about the last 4 or 5 months since schools reopened and we began to rebuild our programs. More on that in a second, but first, I want to really shout out and thank our most recent graduating class of 2021. These students are incredible. They went through adversity and challenges during their senior year. Schools were closed. They had to make plans, believe in the future, and get scholarships, get into college, decide to learn a trade, stay engaged with MICR, become coaches. They did all kinds of incredible things during an extremely challenging time. They really set the bar high for the upcoming graduating class just 5 months from now with the class of 2022. But now these students are 6 months into their postgraduate ventures and they're playing and learning locally at CBU, University of Memphis, Southwest Community College. Some of them are all around the country at the most impressive institutions in the country, Brown University, AIC, Lindenwood, Life, just to name a few. We're so proud of our students and thankful for what they've done with your support. A lot of people look at charities and organizations and get concerned over the right reasons, scrutinizing budgets and looking at overhead. Does the investments in philanthropy really go to the target population? At MICR, we love to answer those questions. We're not shy about bragging about how we do this. Since July, we paid $80,000 right into the pockets of our alumni, the same students, the same human beings we've been working with and investing in since K through 12 programming, now graduated. $80,000 is nothing to sneeze at. It's an incredible amount for a small organization like us. 65,000 of that was paid in compensation to our coaches and mentors to do their work, and 15,000 was in scholarships, book stipends for those in college, stay in the game scholarship, which is like a second chance opportunity for students that may have fallen off of their path, or rugby dues if they wanted to keep playing rugby at the next level. So, we did this under a new strategic plan. We're so thankful for our board of directors, our director of operations, Andrea Wensitz, who thought this through and budgeted for it and strategized and then helped us execute it. And that was a really hard part. We had a hard job starting in August when schools reopened to rebuild all of our rugby teams and programming from scratch. We did this under the leadership of a coaching staff that is 90+% alumni. So we did it. 5 middle school teams, 5 high school teams. It was amazing to watch them relearn the game of rugby, get acclimated back with a team culture, the value-based coaching that we provide at MICR. I wish y'all could have seen our middle schoolers in action. They started out playing flag rugby. By the end of the season, they're playing tackle. They thought they went to war after the games, telling their stories, laughing with their opponents. We provided them with a ride to every game, a meal at every game, a uniform to play in, all for free. And we're so excited because those 11, 12, and 13-year-olds are our next high school teams, and then they'll traverse through our pathways to alumni support, and they'll be our future coaches 10 years from now. We are so ecstatic about that. And in 2022, we'll launch 6 more middle school programs thanks to your support. We're so excited about that. The fall season was full of other highlights. We hosted Premier Rugby Sevens in Memphis, which meant we brought hundreds of the best athletes in the world, USA Rugby Olympians, professional rugby players, turned AutoZone Park, a baseball field downtown, into a rugby field, and welcomed them for an inaugural championship. This was like $1 million venture we brought to Memphis, and we had 150 students and alumni in the stands watching, cheering on all of these incredible athletes, including 2 of our own, Calvin Gentry and Donovan Norflet, who made these teams, got paid to play, national TV. It was a magic moment. We also had our most successful fundraiser ever when we relaunched the 3rd annual Evening for MICR, where Mayor Lee Harris came to speak alongside USA Rugby Hall of Famer and a board member of MICR, Todd Clever. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned into the broadcast or came to our event in person. Across the country, we're starting to make an influence, falling backwards into partnerships with Dallas Youth Rugby, Baton Rouge Youth Rugby, and the newly launched St. Louis Intercity Rugby, who are following the MICR model, and we're providing them some direct support and consultation directly. And we're excited to see how our impact can unfold in different cities and different areas around the country. Speaking of around the country, our students are really doing incredible things. As we speak, Akila Cathy is in San Diego, competing for an opportunity to become a USA Rugby under 20 All-American. Jayla Hampton, who's a sophomore at Lindenwood, pursuing the same. Calvin Gentry leaves next week to Dallas to become a Dallas Jackal, a professional rugby player with the MLR. We're so excited for all of them. But even locally, Our coaching staff is doing incredible. We have a new training curriculum for them every week and every month. We're bringing them in and improving, developing how we coach and lead our teams, how we deepen our impact, how we make relationships matter. And Shania Jones, one of our alums who's coaching, was awarded a top 15 under 30 award for the top coaches and referees around the country. Our students travel a lot too, playing and representing and trying out clinics, combines, you name it. They went to 11 different states since July. So we're really just getting started in this new era. We are 8 months away from our 10th year anniversary. It's crazy to say all of this, that we have pro rugby players, Ivy League alumni, a mostly alumni coaching staff, and we've rebuilt from COVID. It's an exciting time. We feel like we're just getting started, but really wanted to just come on here to say thank you for your support. If you're watching this, it's obvious that you're a supporter or an advocate, a volunteer, a coach. One of our players might be watching this, or a donor, and you all are the community that makes Memphis Inner-City Rugby go. And we promise that we won't stop going. And in 2022, we're going to keep being accountable to our mission, our strategic plan, delivering on our impact, listening to our students, and making the mission happen. So thank you so much for giving us your time and checking out our annual review. Shoot us a message if you have any questions, and have a great new year. We'll see you in 2022. Thank you so much.